Hello, everyone. I've got some wild little, what's going on here? I don't know if this is new growth or ripped hair. All of the good things. All of the good things. That's not what you're here for, to hear about my hair. You're here for a nice little yoga session. It is quite chilly and damp, so I'm bundled up in my sweater. Hopefully we get warm throughout the practice. What do you need today? Your mat, your body, and we're just gonna leave it at that. So we may or may not participate today. Okay, we're gonna start in our usual Shavasana. So you can make your way onto your back. In that shape, in your Shavasana, I want you to take up as much space as you need or as you feel your body needs, whatever it is craving for you. So take those heels out, plant them towards those corners of your mat space. You can also go beyond your mat space. That is not a restriction. Please feel free to take it all up. And then taking those hands also to where it feels good for you. Maybe that is beside you, palms to face up. Maybe that's arms up overhead. Maybe that's hands to the belly and heart. Maybe you need that connection for yourself today. Whatever that looks like, just take yourself there. Close your eyes. Making sure that the jaw is relaxed, there's no tension there, the brow is relaxed as well. And just taking a pause, taking some stillness for yourself. Taking it into a simple scan of the body as well. Nothing crazy. I just want you to focus on if there is any tension or tightness or ailments that are happening, can you guide your breath to that place in space? Sending some extra energy, care, love, nourishment to that area of the body. Just making that connection, that really strong vibe with the breath. And just feeling it as it integrates into the body. We'll just stay here for about 2 more cycles. If anything needs to change for you, maybe it's the position of the arms. And then we'll draw in that energy and breath together in through the nose on your next inhale. And then I want you to hold it at the top. And then part your lips and a big sigh out of the mouth. All the way out. We'll slide those ankles to touch at the center of the space. Take a nice big breath in, reach those arms all the way up overhead. Long body stretch here. So pointing those toes, reaching those fingers, feeling that length through the entire body here, and then slowly bending in one leg and then the next. Wrapping those hands in around those shins, giving yourself a nice little squeeze there, maybe a nice little rock from right to left. Releasing in anything through that low back, through the hips. And then we'll just take the left leg and lower it all the way back out. Nice and long, pressing that leg all the way out. And just guiding that right knee in towards the body. Take your left hand to the outside of the right. Take your left hand to the outside of the right. Yes, I was right. Right arm to that nice big T. We'll just guide that right knee over to the left side of space, coming into a beautiful, gentle twist here. Don't force anything. That right knee does not need to be all the way over onto the mat, or maybe it does for you. I just want you to focus on that hip, glute, low back for the right side. We breathe here for 3. Maybe that gaze comes all the way over to the right fingertips for 2. And for 1, coming back in through center. Bend the left leg, plant the left foot, extend that right heel up towards sky ceiling. Just taking a gentle pull. Those hands can be anywhere behind that right leg. Flexing those right toes. Just a gentle hamstring stretch here for 3. For 2. And for 1, bend the right leg back in towards the chest. Join the left leg in with it. Give a nice little rock from right to left. We'll do the same for the other side. Right leg extends all the way out to your mat space. Hug in that left leg. Take the right hand to the outside of the left knee, left arm to that big T. Palm faces down. Then slowly guide that left knee over to the right side of space. Close your eyes here or keep your eyes open. Choose for you. And again, maybe that head is neutral or maybe the gaze comes all the way over to the left fingertips. We breathe here for 3. Into the low back and the hip and glutes for 2. And for 1, inhaling that leg back in through center, bend the right leg, plant the right foot, kick the left heel up towards sky ceiling, taking those hands in behind that leg one more time, flexing in through those toes, breathing here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Bending back in through that left knee, into the chest, right knee joins the left. Take those hands now in behind those legs. You're gonna rock and roll along that spine all the way up to boat pose. Your boat might be different than mine. It might be the same. Hands can stay supported underneath of those knees. What I do want you to focus on is the nice long spine. Option to take the heels down to the mat, reaching those hands forward. The shift of the spine, chest, and shoulders. I want you to think of a long 45 degrees. Maybe the hands are behind you to support. Toes can be pointed or flexed. Whatever feels best for you. Choosing your variation, breathing here for 3. For 2. And for 1. Crossing those legs, coming into a seated shape, position for you. I'm just going to turn myself to face you guys, taking those hands towards the knees, or option, taking them to heart center, just taking a moment. Close your eyes, coming back to the stillness, back to the breath. I would like you to set a little intention for it yourself, for your practice, for your week. We are a new month of May. Maybe not when you are doing this recording, this video. Taking a little pause, set that intention. Breathe it in. And then slowly open those eyes back up. Take a big breath in, sweep those arms all the way up overhead. Inhale, exhale, twist to your left. We're not staying. Okay, we inhale back through center, sweep the arms back up again. Twist and turn to your left. Right hand hooks to the left knee. Inhale the arms back up, sweep them around. Exhale, twist to your right. Good, again, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Okay, we're gonna come to the right one more time and then hold. Breath in, reach those arms up. Exhale, twist, hold to your right. Left hand hooks to that knee, rotating that chest and shoulders and your gaze to the right. We breathe here for 3, thinking of lengthening through your spine here for 2. And for 1, inhale the arms to come all the way back up, overhead. Exhale, twist to your left. Right hand hooks to left, knee twisting there. Left hand is in behind to support. Lengthen through that spine. Breathe for 3. For 2, so good, and for 1, rotating yourself back through center. We're going to transition to tabletop, whatever that looks like for you. Gracefully make your way there. Once you are there, check in with the shoulders aligned with the wrists, the hips in line with those knees, toes tucked or untucked, but the fingers are spread nice and wide. Have a nice strong support there. Once you feel set and ready, take that big breath in, lifting the tail, lifting the gaze, coming into your cow. Exhale, tuck the tail under, pull the belly button up and in, puff those shoulders, drop your chin towards your chest, coming into your cat. We will repeat that a couple of more times on your own with your breath pace. And I want you to think of trying to elongate that breath. Close your eyes, shift the body slowly from each cow to cat. Okay, keep that going. Big inhale. Big exhale. 1 more time there. Big breath in. Make it your best. Big exhale and round. Amazing job. Coming into your neutral table. From here, we're going to keep the weight shifted into the left hand. Reach that right arm forward. We're going to keep the right knee down and kick the left heel back. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And I want you to think of palm in, thumb high, heel back, and lift it. Take 1 more breath. Now press through that left hand a little bit harder. Take an inhale.
Exhale, round, drawing elbow in towards knee, knee to elbow. Inhale, kick and reach. Exhale, tuck and round. Pulling it all into center. One more time. Big breath in, lengthen. Exhale to round. Pull it all in. One more breath, lengthen here, and we will just hold that position. Think of reaching those right fingers a little bit more. Think of pressing in through that back left heel more for 3. Draw in the navel for 2. And then lower that down other side. Left fingers reach forward, right heel kicks back, lengthen. So think of that long body as you press and kick. All right, take a big breath in. Exhale, knee towards elbow. Good, 2 more. Breath in, kick and reach. Exhale, tuck and round. Last one, in breath. Exhale, draw it in, hold for a pause. Kick and reach last time, hold and pause. Breath in, lift a little higher, kick a little harder, and then lower that down. Take those knees nice and wide. Take the toes to touch, press the hips back, come into a child's pose, walk those hands forward. Rest your forehead down onto the mat. Breathing into that low back. One more breath in. And out. Shifting yourself forward, tabletop, tuck those toes under, lift those hips back and up, downward facing dog. First down dog of the day. Pedal it out here, lengthening through the backs of those legs. Good. And then from there, together we'll all come forward into our plank position. Option here, lower those knees down if you'd like, chaturanga, come all the way down onto the belly. Untuck those toes at the back of your mat and then tent those fingertips. Take a nice big breath in, lifting chest, lifting gaze, exhale, lower it down. Breath in again. Back bend here, exhale to come on down, high on those fingertips. One more breath in. And then exhale, lower it down. Slide those hands back in underneath of the chest and shoulders. Tuck the toes, lift yourself up and back and down dog. Okay, so we've prepped for our little back bend here. Let's come high on both toes, bend your knees, look to your hands, take a nice big step forward. Inhale to your flat back, lengthen. Think of crown of head and tail, opposite direction, exhale, fold and release. Hanging over those legs. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Breath in, hands to shins, lengthen, exhale, release and fold. One more time, breath in, lengthen. Exhale, fold. That feels really good through those hamstrings. Inhale those arms all the way up to standing. Arms reach overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands down towards heart center. Okay, take a nice big breath in, reach those arms up. Exhale, drop the right arm down, reach the left arm over, side bend. Inhale back up through center, palms touch again. Exhale, drop the left arm down, right arm reaches over. Really coming to that beautiful side bend with the movement. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, alternating right and left. Inhale. Exhale. Side breath in. Feels so good to get into that side body. Exhale over. Last one here. Inhale up. Exhale, other side. And last down. Good. Inhale those arms to come all the way up. Exhale, release and fold over those legs. Good. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands down, step it back to your plank pose. Take a pause in your plank. Your option here to be on the toes or on those knees. Take a big breath in. Slide those elbows in towards the ribs, lower down. Inhale, upward dog or baby cobra. Exhale it back, downward facing dog. Sweep the left leg nice and high here. Good. Pointing through that toe, lengthening through that leg. Sweep that leg forward and through, planting the left foot down. Right foot comes to a 45, coming into your warrior one pose. Warrior one. Feet are on separate tracks. Okay, right out from the hip. Right toes have a 45, left toe straight forward. Sweep those arms forward and up. Good. Exhale, elbows down and back. Cactus shape. Inhale up. Exhale down. Making sure you have that nice lunge through that left leg. One more time. Breath in. Exhale, cactus. Good, breath in, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, coming down into the plank position once again. Step your left foot back to meet the right. High plank. Option to be on those knees if you need it. Lower down, chaturanga. In breath, baby cobra, upward dog. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Sweep the left leg nice and high. Sorry, right leg nice and high this time. We would have done the same leg twice. Pointing through that toe, sweeping that leg up nice and high, and then stepping that right foot forward. Left foot turns to the 45, separate track. Sweep those arms forward and up when you are ready. Warrior one. Okay, take that nice big breath in. Elbows down and back, cactus. So good. Squeezing shoulder blades down and back. Inhale, arms up. Sinking deep into that right knee. Exhale down. Good. Pressing the back edge of that left foot into your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale down. Last time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come on forward, back into the plank position. Right foot steps back to meet the left. High plank. Take a pause. Option to lower those knees. Chaturanga, elbows hug. In breath, upward dog, baby cobra. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Nice work. Sweep that left leg high once again. Good. Pointing through that toe. And then shifting forward, plant the left foot. Turn the right foot back to warrior two. Right foot is the short edge of your mat. Take those arms out parallel. Sink deep. Now with warrior two, left heel is in line with the back arch of that right foot. Arms are out to the side, shoulders down and back. Sink deep into that left knee. Take a big breath in here. Relax the shoulders. In breath, sweep the arms up overhead. Lengthen through that front left leg. Exhale, return to warrior two. Flow and breathe here. In breath, lengthen. Exhale down. Good. Relax the shoulders. In breath, sweep it up. Exhale down. The last one here, breath in, tracking that left knee over the left toes. Exhale, hold and fold, not fold, hold and breathe. Warrior two for three. Make sure those arms are parallel. Relax shoulders for two. And for one, cartwheel those arms all the way around. Pivot on the right toes at the back. Step the left foot back to meet the right. High plank. Take a pause. Option to lower those knees, chaturanga. In breath, upward dog, baby cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Good. Right leg sweeps high, pointing through the toe, three-legged dog. Sweep that right, step that leg forward. Pivot on the back left. So it matches the short edge of your mat. When you are ready, come on up. Warrior two, other side. Okay, we've done our warrior one, cactus arms. Now we're doing warrior two. Okay, with the flow and the length. Good, relax the shoulders, breath in. Lengthen that front leg. Reach the arms up, exhale. Warrior two. Repeat in breath, lengthen. Reach the arms up, good. Exhale. Sink deep into that right knee. Two more, breath in. Reach it up, exhale. Warrior two, last one, in breath. Good, exhale, warrior two. Hold that strong right leg, relax the shoulders for three. Gaze over the right fingers for two. Cartwheel those arms down to your mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left. High plank. Take that pause. Option to lower those knees. Chaturanga. Elbows squeeze in breath. Upward dog, baby cobra. Exhale it back. Downward facing dog. Nice job. We'll sweep the left leg nice and high here. Sweep it forward. Plant the left foot down in between those hands. Take a breath in, sweep the arms up, high lunge. Okay, so feet are different tracks, except we're high on that back toe. We're not at a warrior one stance. Take a breath in here. Bring those hands down towards heart center. Shift yourself forward high on the back toes so that the weight comes into that left leg. Take off to your warrior three. Okay, we've done warrior one. We've done warrior two. We are now into our warrior three balance pose. Hands at heart center here. Press into that right heel. Focusing on that stillness in the breath. Stillness in the body. Focus on the breath. Okay, we pause and we breathe here, holding for 3, for 2, and for 1. Sweep those arms forward and up as you drive through that left leg, bringing that right knee forward and up with you. Good. Exhale those hands down to heart center. Take 1 pause and breath right there. Lower the right foot to meet the left. Sweep the arms up overhead. Breath in. Exhale, forward fold. In, breath, hands to shins, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands down, step it back, plank pose, pause, take a breath. Option to lower those knees, chaturanga. In, breath, upward dog, baby cobra. Exhale it back, down dog. So good. Sweep the right leg high. Good. Pointing through those toes. Shifting that leg forward and through. Sweep the arms up, high lunge, right side. All of those things. Turn myself this way. High lunge, staying high on those back toes. Press into that back left heel. Bring those arms down to heart center. Take a breath and pause there. Shifting the weight forward into that right leg. Press and pop off the left foot. Warrior 3, right side. Lengthen from the crown of the head to the heel on the left side. Balancing. Pressing the hands towards one another. Create the tension. Focus on that balance. Taking 1 more big breath in right there. Good. Sweep those arms all the way up overhead. Come to standing. Drive the left knee through. Balance and hold there. Oh, take those hands down to heart center. Taking 1 more pause. Breath in. Left leg comes to join the right. Breath in. Sweep the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. So good, everybody. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands down. Step it back, plank pose. Take another inhale there. Option to lower those knees, chaturanga. In, breath, upward dog, baby cobra. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Come high on both toes. Bend your knees. Look to your hands. Take a nice big step, hop, jump forward. In, breath, hands to shins, lengthen. Exhale, release and fold. In, breath, circle, sweep those arms all the way up to standing. Exhale, down into chair. Sinking deep into those knees. Breath in, come up a little bit. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Little up on the breath in. Exhale, down. Good. In, breath up. Exhale, down. Sit those hips low and down. In, breath up. Keeping nice and engaged through that core. Exhale, down. 1 more time. Breath in. Exhale, down. Hold. And breathe here for 3. For 2. Lift the heels off the floor. Come up onto those toes. Hold there for 3. Balancing big toe. For 2. Release the heels back down. Forward fold over those legs. In, breath, hands to shins, lengthen. This is your final flow. Plant the hands down. Step it back to your plank. Take a big breath in that plank. Option to lower those knees, chaturanga. In, breath, upward dog, baby cobra. Take it back to a child's pose. Okay, take the knees wide. Breathing into that belly. Breathing into that low back. Oh, that feels so, so good. Taking 1 more big breath in there. And releasing it out. Good. Shift yourself forward to table. Swinging those legs around to the side. We'll take those hands, feet. We'll take the feet forward to the front of your space. Okay, we're gonna come back to our boat pose. We're gonna finish off with a little bit of core, really heating up that core before we make our way to our Shavasana. Take yourself back into your boat pose that you started with. Okay, so wait, maybe the heels were down. Maybe the hands were supporting, shoulders and chest proud. Maybe the legs were lifted. Maybe the hands are back to support. Does not matter what your boat looks like. I want you to think of seeing if you can get if your legs are elevated, shins parallel. Thinking of pulling the knees closer in towards the body. Thinking of lengthening more through the spine. Taking 1 more big breath in. And then release those feet down. Okay, bend through the legs, flex through the toes. I'm just wiggling myself closer, and you might have to do the same thing. You want to make sure you have enough mat space at the back. Take the arms forward, palms to face in, tuck your tailbone. We're gonna roll down nice and slow here. Already know I'm coming back, there we go. Rolling down as slow as you can, reaching those arms forward as the body lowers down to the mat. Okay, once you've made your way down, oh dear, hug those knees into the chest. Okay, we're gonna lift head, neck, and shoulders to come into a nice tight ball, wrapping hands to shins. Okay, take a big breath in. You're gonna extend the right leg out, arms to come overhead. Exhale, coming into your ball. Good, other side. In breath, arms up, left leg out. Exhale, ball. In breath, lengthen and reach, right side. You are alternating with your breath, pressing that low back as you come into that length. Exhale to draw it in. 2 more, breath in, reach and lengthen. Press that low back the entire time. Good, last one. In breath, lengthen. Exhale, ball. Good. Take the feet down to your mat about shoulder distance apart. Take your left hand to support the head. Right arm is going to reach towards that right heel, palm to face up. We're going to get into those obliques by reaching towards that ankle and returning to center, pulsing and reaching. Ooh, already firing up those obliques. You can also tap that right ankle or heel if that feels good. Tap, center, tap, center. This is not connected to the breath. I just want you to do as many as you can. For 4, 3, 2, switch to the other side. 1, right hand comes behind the head. Left hand reaches or taps to the left side ankle, heel, whatever feels good for you. Tap, breathe. Move and press that low back, firing up through core, through obliques. Keep moving here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Nice work. Releasing the head back down towards your mat for a moment. I want you to take your legs out to Shavasana legs, okay? So heels are wide. Then I want you to think of either flexing through the toes or pointing through the toes. Take your hands in behind the legs. We're going to lift chest and neck and shoulders. Press the low back. That's your breath in. Exhale. Release it down. In breath. Lift. Press that low back. Point or flex the toes. Exhale to lower down. Good. Working with the breath once again. In breath. As high as you can lift that chest, head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale, lower. Good. We've got 3 left. Breath in. Really drive that low back down. Exhale to release. 2 more. Breath in. Press that low back. Exhale, lower down. Wholly fired up core. Last one here. Breath in. Lift. And then exhale. Lower down. Taking those hands, arms to wherever feels good for you. You can release the tension in the point or flex of those toes. Coming back to the body. Coming back to the stillness and back to the connection of the breath. Checking in with the jaw and the brow. All of the muscles in the face coming back to a relaxed state. Releasing anything that might be going on there. Releasing anything that's going on in the hips or low back, chest or shoulders. Just finding that stillness, that quiet space for yourself. Feeling the expansion on the inhalation. That full release on the exhalation. And just enjoying that flow of the breath in and out of the body. Stay here for about 3 or 4 more cycles of breath. You can also continue to stay here as long as you need as we finish up the class. Just some gentle movement today, bringing that awareness to the body. One more breath as you are. If you're wanting to stay here, please feel free. If you're ready to continue on, we'll slide those ankles to touch one more time in the center of your space. Take a breath in, reach the arms all the way up overhead. One more long body stretch there. And then we'll come onto the side, rolling over to one side, right or left, it does not matter. Use that bottom arm for a little cushion for the head, coming into fetal, taking a pause there, maybe coming back to your intention that you set at the beginning of class, maybe just setting yourself up for a fantastic week ahead, a fantastic month ahead, just to finish off the day. We'll use that top arm and hand to press ourselves back up to a seated position, crossing those legs. Seeing those classes coming to an end. There's her down dog. There's her up dog. Nice job. We'll take a breath and reach those arms all the way up overhead. Palms touch at the top. Exhale those hands down to heart center. Namaste, everybody. Always very good girl. Amazing, amazing job. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Just some gentle movement for the body, moving ourselves as we need, listening to the body as well. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Have a wonderful day wherever it is for you, and we'll see you again soon. Bye, everyone.